Good morning, welcome, and I'm totally happy to see you guys.
It's nice to have you here.
Always a pleasure. Welcome back. I know you're here briefly on holidays and I'll take it. But as often as you can come home, please come home. Now I am totally excited because these are my clients. Exactly 1 year ago. Exactly 1 year from about this time last year.
Exactly, Julia.
We got this property. This particular man has Ororo on his head. If you are not Nigerian, you don't understand what Ororo means. It's grace on someone's head. He has grace on his head because when we were here last year, the property is located at Orchard. I'm not at liberty to disclose the exact estate, but it was selling at less than 100 million. In fact, less than 80 million. Yeah. Exactly 1 year today. Sir, I know you've asked your neighbors what is selling property right here now. Just give me an idea.
Yeah, I was opportune to speak to at least some of the neighbors. Yeah, and just exactly what you said, that I have Aurora on my head. They also attested to that, because last year, like you said, we got this property for a bargain price. And less than a year from when I bought this property, I can tell you it's almost tripled in value. All thanks to the coastal road, which is just in front of my building. So if you can, I'll take you upstairs to the balcony. You can see the coastal road directly, from the balcony. So, it only takes a development for the value of the property to increase, This wouldn't have been the price if there wasn't infrastructure going on there. And to add to that, the rehabilitating the Orchid Road as well,
Sure.
which is almost to maybe like 70% to completion from what I heard. That alone has also driven up the price. Yeah, and I will say a massive thank you to you because I remember last year, me and my brother, we were going to view a property in somewhere in Songotedo. And we got to the property. I said, this is not my taste, you understand, because I have a specific, taste of what I wanted then. And he said to me, as we were going back, he said to me, I have this person, is a broker. Maybe you should speak to her and she'll get you something, decent. Initially, I was reluctant because I was already speaking to somebody else. And I said, okay, let me just give it a try, And I remember calling you that day and you said, I have some properties though, but you sent me a video of another property in this estate. And I viewed it. Immediately I fell in love with, with the space, with the facility the estate had, and I said, I'll come and view this one. And we came, we viewed, and for some reasons we couldn't reach a deal, with the seller at the time. And if I can remember, you also took me to, I think, Chevron. We went to Chevron and I saw some of, the buildings you took me to. I said, no, I want this particular one, even though it's old, but it can be transformed. And because we couldn't reach a deal with the initial seller, and I was in my mind, I was praying that, I wish this man could just at least change his mind. And then you came again a week after, say, there's another place, maybe you like that place. Then we booked an appointment to come. And I came and I said, wow, this is the perfect place because this one is even now facing the beach. It's a beachfront. Yeah. And I said, no, I'll go for this. And luckily we were able to close the deal, and the rest is history.
And honestly, for me, I would also like to thank your brother.
Yeah, he's
I've known your brother much longer
than me. Yeah,
and he's been such a friend, a big brother, like if he was not already married. I would have given him a wife. He's such an awesome man. Yeah. And he always has me and my business in mind.
Yeah, all the time.
To different people. I don't take that for granted. I'm totally grateful to you, sir. For always having me in mind. My words, you cannot express, but I hope you'll be able to see how thankful.
I mean, everything's based on recommendation. I mean, I had a very good recommendation from a colleague of mine. I mean, because I got your number through him. I mean, through him at work. And since then, we've been communicating. Even though, because I'm building at the moment, so I'm not able to kind of invest in another property. So, but I've been quite close to you in terms of linking people up with you. And to be honest, I'm quite happy that I was part of the process.
Sure, yes.
For this building. And that's why I took it upon myself to come in and see the good work.
Honestly.
That has happened.
Amazing.
All thanks to you, because I remember, things were quite intense.
Yes.
You were not sure what to do, and everything was just all over the place. Starting from the legal process, everything was just mumbling, everywhere. But today, here we are. So when I came in here, I was quite shocked. Because he came in about 5 days before me.
Okay.
So, my other younger brother left yesterday. So, the one older than him left yesterday. So, 3 of us came the same time just to see the good work. And we're quite happy. And, given what I've just seen and what I'm still seeing at the moment, and that's why, it gives me joy to recommend more people to you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, so...
So much. And they've been calling.
They've been calling, even though they've not been able, but at least...
There is a work in progress.
Yeah.
So I really, really thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. I can't wait to take a tour of the house. Unfortunately, you can't join me. This is just I'm just here to say thank you for this transaction in particular. I am very happy. Now, see, guys, I'm not going to say that every day is like this.
No.
There are sometimes you go to the market, you find distressed properties, and you're able to close. There are sometimes you look for those distressed properties in prime location, because that's the whole idea. The whole idea. It has to be prime location. And then you will not find this distressed. What you find at brand new.
Yes.
Remember what he said? He got this thing at less than 18 million. And as of today, just 1 year later, it's triple price.
And it's going up. It's still going up.
It's going up. Yeah.
Because of coastal roads. So I keep saying that not to the catalyst that affects your real estate investments or your returns on investment. It's infrastructure, capital projects. Be sure to invest in areas where those are pointers, where those things are going on. And I tell you, you cannot go wrong. If you're in the market for a home or for an investment property, apartments, duplexes, all up on the island from Ikoyi to Lekki. I have fantastic offers. Not a money like this.
We don't do
straight corporately owned properties where there's ease of transfer to the owner. Easy peasy. And my name is Trinita. I'll expect your call.